Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and today we're going to do an impression review of the Jabra Elite Sport earbuds. I've had these now for I think about 4 to 5 days now, and I've been using them on daily workouts, running, doing some cardio, some CrossFit stuff. And I wanted to share with you my experience around battery life, comfort and fit, audio quality, the features that the earbuds have that should help you with your purchasing decision. So now the first thing I wanted to talk about is battery life. The battery life on these is actually pretty good. It's a lot better than the Gear Icon, and that's what I've been comparing these the most to. I've been able to go on 40-minute runs, maybe a little bit longer than that, and I've seen the battery drain from what's indicated on the app from 2.4 down to 1.8. So that means after a 40-minute workout, and this is running, getting the heart rate monitors functional, and then also streaming music. After that run of 40 minutes, the app says that I have an hour, 1.8 hours left of usage, which I think is really good. Now, the other thing that I've noticed is that the case that these come in, unlike the icons, I found that the icons, even though I'm placing the earbuds in the case, I found that the case tends to drain, and it drains fast. I did not experience any draining, and what this means is that I've experienced using the icon where I put the earbuds in the case, and then 2 days later when I come to it, the battery is almost fully depleted, and then the earbuds themselves are not 100% charged. So that impacts how much time I can use the earbuds, which in that case is an hour and a half. So I did not experience that with these. So I left them for a couple days in the case, took them out, and they were fully charged. Didn't experience any kind of drain whatsoever. So now the next thing that I wanted to talk about is comfort and fit. I have to say, for me personally, these are not my favorite fitting earbuds. And the best way I can explain it is that these are back heavy. So this goes, and I've tried the different gels. I've also tried the different earpieces. So this gets inserted in your ear canal, and then you kind of twist it out to fall in place. And unless you hold these in your hand, you wouldn't appreciate this, but they tend to be back heavy. So most of the weight of this earbud is in this area right here. So what I find that as I have this in my ear, I feel that the weight of the earbud, the back portion of it, is actually something that bothers me. So after a 40-minute run, and even as soon as I put these on and I'm on a run with these, I felt that the weight distribution isn't well distributed, and it may be because of the larger battery, but I found that it's something that I really don't enjoy. So from a fit perspective, I would say be cognizant of that they're back heavy, and when you put them in your ear, you're going to see that they even stand out a little bit more than the other ones. Noise isolation is good, but not as great as with the icons. So when you put this in your ear, you do hear a lot more noise that's around you, which is good, I think, as a runner, but I was surprised by that. And if I switched gels, I got a tighter seal, but the tighter seal was just a bit uncomfortable. So I couldn't really find one that really worked for me. So I found that the noise that was coming through was higher than some other solutions. And like I said, I personally, for my ear type, I just can't wear these for an extended period of time. So the comfort side, I'd be cautious with it. Try them out. Make sure you get them somewhere where you can return them if you're not happy with them, because I just felt that they, again, the heaviness of the earbud just didn't work for me. Now let's talk about the app for a couple minutes. The app is a very good app. I find that you have a lot of flexibility when it comes out to your workouts, probably more than I've seen in many solutions. So you have CrossFit activities, you have cardio activities, and you do have a lot of different things that you can do. Now, one thing that annoys me about the app, you see that there, that Jabra service required? That application is part of it's a separate application that's part of the app that you install for cross training and for any kind of tracking. But what I find is that it shows up in the message area, and even when I'm done with the application, it still is there. So it kind of drives me nuts because I'm done with my workout, I close the app, but that service, when I pull down my notifications, is still there and I can't get rid of it. I literally have to stop the service in order to get rid of it. But going back to the features, look at all the features that you have. you really have a lot of features here, probably more than I find with the S Health app and some of the other solutions that I've worked out with. So a lot of flexibility when it comes to the app. The one thing I don't like is also that even in the app, it doesn't really give you percentages for the battery. It does give you the amount of hours, but it doesn't give you the percentage used, which in some cases could be misleading. I rather see what percentage of my battery is left with the time that I can still listen to music when I'm working out. But a very, very capable app, has a lot of features, training plans, body information, history. You can do gamification with some of the achievements that are here. So a lot of flexibility that are there. Now, the one thing I'm disappointed about the earbuds, and this is kind of the combination, is that the earbuds don't really support third-party apps. So even though this has a heart rate monitor, if I want to use another app like Runkeeper, I can't. Runkeeper does not recognize the heart rate monitor on these. So that makes it, kind of a disappointment for me because I'm a big Runkeeper guy. But there's a lot of other apps out there that may support this, but at this time, Runkeeper does not work. Again, great flexibility around the workout types, as you saw, but those are kind of my pet peeves, at least when it comes to the app and also the earbuds and how they support third-party solutions. So last, let's talk about now audio quality. Now, the audio quality is good, but I don't find, like, I've got a lot of questions of folks asking me, how's the audio quality in this compared to the Bose Q30s? I find that the Q30s are in a total different league. You have a noise canceling solution that has an enormous amount of battery life, and they come with the quality of kind of audio that you would come to expect from Bose. So that specific headset is going to be superior to this, even though they're around the same price point. However, if you compare this to this type of earbud style like the Icon, I would say that I don't really perceive much difference with the exception of the overall fit, right? The one thing I will say is that the bass, mids, and highs are there. Neither one of them is overwhelming. I don't put these on and go, wow, this is great audio. It's just okay. It's good, but nothing that is overwhelming. It does have mics for when you receive calls, and I want to say that the performance of the mic is no worse, no better than any other earbud that I've tested. Even the headsets that are just for speaking when out in the wind. You still hear the wind, the caller knows that you're outside, so they haven't done anything revolutionary when it comes to the mic performance. So I'm just giving it an average, that it's average across everything else, and it's usable. So now let's talk about pros and cons. First of all, great battery life, really outperforming the others, over 2 hours of experience, and I think that has a lot to do with the fact that it doesn't have its own onboard GPS, so it's leveraging the actual phone's GPS. The has great audio prompts. So the audio prompts are very informative, and they tell you everything about your workout, and they tell you, and it's very configurable too. And then the bud itself is very informative about just things that you want to know about battery life and etc. It does have a built-in heart rate monitor, and it's very easy to adjust. Sometimes when you lose a heart rate monitor, the actual reading, all you have to do is twist it a little bit, and then it will pick it up and it will tell you. Very extensive application. The phone application for this does a really good job when it comes to overall detail and configurability. You have a lot of flexible gels and options to choose from, which I appreciate, and also stabilizers. And it's the case, the charging case, is probably one of the best built cases that I've seen in a portable earbud like this. So now let's talk about cons. The cons are that the battery indicator doesn't show the percentage on the app. The fit is not fatigue free, so extensive usage, at least in my experience, has not been good. Audio is good, but it's not fantastic for this price point. Noise isolation is not as good as the Icon, and that the integration into third-party apps is lacking. So this concludes my impression review after several days of using the Jabra Elite Sport. If you have any comments or questions about the product, leave it in the comment area below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and as always, don't forget to share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.